I don't know if that was the same fish that hit it 3 times or not. They just aren't hitting it too good. Little one. It's a fish. Now that's 2 fish. Caught one before I put my GoPro on. I was waiting on Howard and Sharon to get there to help me move the truck. Got one there under the bridge. It was a really nice one, probably 15.5. That was fun. But yeah, there's the bridge. Just got started. So hopefully they're going to hit topwater today. It's Friday, September the 29th. And I decided to come to the river today. Yesterday was kind of my last day at work. Oh, it's been quite a process, but I have decided to walk away from the business that I started and have owned for 18 years, and we closed on a deal to sell the business yesterday, so I'm celebrating by coming to the river. There's only a handful of people that know that I've been dealing with this, and thank you all for your patience and your care and understanding through this process. Yep, appreciate the support. It's been pretty difficult for me, but I'm also excited. The decision I made, it wasn't a decision anybody forced on me. It's just what I was ready to do. And I don't have a plan exactly of what I'm going to do in terms of a next career, or if anything. People keep asking me, well, what are you going to do? And I'm like, well, I'm going to go to the river. That's what I'm going to do. At least temporarily, I'm just going to kind of enjoy things. And if you want to ask me what I want to do, I want to be on this river. So for a while, I'm just going to take my time to find out what's next. And I believe God has a plan that's bigger than what I know so far in my life, and feel like there's something out there for me that's different than Ace of Blades. And Ace of Blades has been good to me and our family, and I have been blessed beyond belief. But it was just time for me to move on. So anyway, there's some news for you. So I'm gonna catch a lot of smallmouth, and at least this fall. That's my plan. Got no excuse not to be the best fisherman in Northwest Arkansas now. Dwayne Beatty, you're going down, my friend. I'm gonna have pre-fishing time like crazy, Jason Kinsey. Kyle, I don't know what to say about you. You don't do anything but show up for the tournaments anyway. But Doug Allen, man, we're gonna have to spend a lot of time on this river together. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, just don't everybody all of a sudden start asking me to guide you every other day, because I don't want that as a profession. I enjoy being out here with other people, but man, I just kind of enjoy being by myself occasionally too. Today I needed to be by myself. I'm hoping I can find me a nice 18, 19-inch smallmouth to celebrate today. That would be pretty spectacular. When people ask, well, why do you, when you decide to sell a business, you need to know what is it, why are you doing this? Why are you selling it? And I love Ace of Blades. I love the people I work with. I love doing what I do. I love the numbers. I love the budgeting. I love all the stuff of running a business. But man alive, there's one, decent one. I was so burnt out from the customers and the employees. We have 30 employees, and call-ins nearly every day, and just the problems that came with all of that were just overwhelming. It's been about probably 5 years that I decided I wasn't going to deal with customers anymore, because I just honestly had become kind of a shell of who I am. They just kind of I don't know, people are so negative and so difficult to deal with sometimes, and I just decided I deserved to figure out what's next and not have to deal with that anymore. So that's a nice fish right there. Heck yeah, he's probably 14-ish. 14 and a half. Beautiful fish. Thank you, buddy. So if you want to know why I left a really good job to figure out what I'm going to do next, that's the reasons why. You know, I wasn't super healthy. I was just become a pretty negative person and whatever. And quite frankly, I got an offer on the business that just you'd have to have been kind of silly to turn down. So that's the reasons. And once it kind of became inevitable that this was ultimately going to be the outcome for me, you know, I knew I didn't want to do this for another 10 years. If I wasn't going to do it for 10 years, it was better to go ahead and take a deal now versus waiting 2 or 3 years, just because the evaluations right now are so high. So once I figured that part out, decided, you know, I needed to find the partner that was going to be the best situation for my employees long term, and that was really my focus. And what really helped me get over the hump to let go. It's not been easy letting go, but I really believe it's a good opportunity for my employees. There's going to be growth and things that I just wasn't going to be able to provide, because that's not what I want. I was more content than that, and didn't really want to double in size and get that big and do all that stuff that would take to do that. Just not what I was good at. We were good at customer service and operations, not really good at marketing and, you know, that stuff. So this opportunity for our employees is going to be really good. I believe they're going to come in and try to help Ace of Blades grow, and probably do some more acquisitions around our area and try to grow their territory out from Ace of Blades. So I'm excited for that for our employees. I think it's going to be really good opportunities for them. So that's awesome. I just wasn't ready to bite off more capital. We built a building about 5 years ago, and we already outgrew that building, and I wasn't really in the mood to take off another $3-4 million in debt to build another building or do all of that. Our equipment's aging, and I just really didn't want to take on all those challenges, to be honest. I could do it. I know I could do it. I know I have the team to do it. I know I'm smart enough to do it. I know I'm good enough at business to do it. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to have some contentment, and the last handful of years I've really found that contentment, and I knew to get to the next level I was going to have to be re-engaged, and I just honestly didn't want that, and didn't know if I would be able to do that at this stage in my career. So I chose to walk away while we were on top, quite honestly. So yesterday was kind of my last day. I'm gonna stay on for another 3 months or so consulting, but you know, my day-to-day availability to the business is gonna really pretty much end yesterday. And my employees don't know yet. There's only, I think, 5 of our kind of key staff that know right now. Everybody's gonna find out next Tuesday. That's gonna be another emotional day for me, but we'll get through that. And yeah, looking forward to being on the other side of that. But my last day yesterday, it was just kind of one of those things where told everybody goodbye and walked out the door and said see you tomorrow, even though I knew I was going to the river, and just kind of don't want to make a fuss about it. Kind of don't want to, I don't know, make it into a bigger deal for everyone else than it is. I don't want them to worry. I don't want them to all of that, and so I'm just going to try to bow out as quietly and gracefully as I can. So, man, looks like they're going to hit this plopper today. Yeah, I know there's people that watch this channel. Obviously, most of you are fishermen, so there's a few of you. Kyle, Terrell, appreciate you guys being there for me through this process. There's only probably 10 people in the world that knows that I've been going through this, including my closest family. And Kyle and Terrell, you guys have been there for me for sure. So if you're watching, thank you, man. Appreciate your friendship. Looking forward to spending lots of years fishing with you guys. Hopefully I don't have to go through this again, but you never know. Terrell and I are going to make it big with our apps one of these days, so. I'm going to tear it up today. I normally don't even fish these stretches. I'm already 4 smallmouth in. Definitely thank you to my wife. Oh, yeah, she thinks I'm a crazy person. We've just been together in all of these decisions, so happy for that. Thankful for her supporting me in whatever we do, but certainly through this process and being out here on the river. I think she likes for me to go to the river, so I'm not bugging her. Yeah, thanks to my parents. They've also been super supportive, so thanks to them. They watch my YouTube videos. They're one of 115 followers. So thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. You know, my employees, my gosh, I have 4 or 5 folks that they're just everything to me. So thankful for them. So proud of them. We know that you're going to do the right thing every time you have an opportunity to make a choice. We know that. We got your back. What? Oh, he came back after it. That's a good one. You know, Devon shared with me, he's like, he had not had employers in the past or people in the past really that that just would have his back. They believe him and not what the world says about him. That's a nice fish. A little over 15. Sense about turning down that offer. Financially, it made sense. Everything made sense. That's another one. Man, I don't know how many fish I've already caught, but this is shaping up to be a pretty outstanding day. That's a little one. I'm gonna try to not float in here. Come on, buddy. Fish, not rambling on and on about my business. Maybe I needed this today. And they are coming after it a second time when they miss. I mean, I don't know how many fish I've already caught. I've probably caught 10 already. Oh man, stay on there. That's a good one, I think. That's a good one. That is such a pretty fish. Oh my goodness. He's gonna be probably 16 and a half, maybe. $16 and a quarter. But just a big, thick fish. Thank you, buddy. There's another big one following it. Oh man, that's a nice one. That's such a nice fish. Such a pretty fish. He's gonna be probably 16. No, he's shorter. 15 3/4. Thanks, bud. Boy, he hit it like a monster. He's not as big as I thought. 3 or 4 more right with him. He hit it. I thought that was a big fish. He's a good one though. Gill plate. $14 3/4, beautiful fish. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Maybe he'll make it. He swam off. Maybe he'll be alright. That was down deep in his gills. I don't know how it got down there like that. That looks like a decent one. Not too big. Oh, buddy, relax. He's not the longest, but he's a good one. $16. Thank you, buddy. Man, that's a pretty one. Another solid fish. Oh my gosh, this is a good one. Oh, dang. What? spectacular day. This is a not super long fish, but man, he's big. I better get a picture of this one. It might be the biggest one I get today. He's thick. He's not that long. 16 1/4. Sheesh, that's a big one. Oh, buddy. Oh my gosh. I guess I got him hooked pretty good. Oh my gosh, that's a trophy type of a fish. Woo! Did not know he was that big. I was kind of jacking around. What a gorgeous fish. Oh my gosh. He's not as big as I thought he was, but he's still a big fish. Not quite as big as I thought it was. Probably would have been officially 17 1/4. That's not the fish that hit it at first. There's a big smallmouth that was following this one. I'm pretty sure the big smallmouth is the one that bit it at first. Dang. Largemouth. I'll take it, but man, I would have rather had that big smallmouth. That was a cool bite. If it's still on or not. Oh yeah. Another nice fish. Not as big as those other ones, but man, that's a good one. Longest cast ever, so broke him for a mile. 13 1/4. Pretty fish though. That one got it. Cool. First mag draft fish. Fun, fun. He's a good one too. Okay. Pretty fish on the mag draft. 14 3/4. That's that giant. Maybe not. Dang it, it's not that big. Oh man, I thought that was a giant fish. Saw there was 2 or 3 that were following that mag draft in. Has to be one of them. Fine, I'll put you in the net. Oh man, I thought that was big. Ew. He's only 14 1/4. Thanks, bud. I don't know how big it is, but it's a strong one. There's 2 of them. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I lost one of them or if that's a good one. Sheesh, come on. Yes. Oh man, I almost had 2 about that size on the same cast. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. I don't know. I think they were both hooked for a minute. That is a big one. What a day. That's a good one. He might get close to 18 inches. That's a nice fish. Beautiful colors. Oh my gosh. Look at the colors on this thing. Take a picture of him in the net. Hope I got that one on camera good. Oh. Oh yeah. Officially, that's a 17 3/4. Come on. All right, buddy. There he goes. Oh my gosh, I don't know if that's big or not, but man, that hit it hard. Yes, that's a big fish. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, what a cool fish. Oh my gosh. He may not be bigger, any bigger than that last one. I don't know. Dang, he was barely hooked too. Sorry, buddy. Trying to help. Wow. Gosh. Wow, man, what a freaking day. What a freaking day. I think that one's 18. quite that big. He's got a bad eye. No, I don't think he's that big. I thought he was bigger than that last one. Oh man, he does have a boogered up eye. 17 and a half. I thought he was bigger. Oh, that's still an awesome fish. Man, he's got a bad eye. He's a jumper. Another good one. I don't think it's as big. Gosh, man. It's gonna take a week to edit this video. Unbelievable. This sucker is probably 14 and a half, 15 inches. Another just beautiful, big, healthy fish. And I went to a meeting last night on the health of the Kings River. And a lot of folks are, wanting to do everything we can to make sure this river stays healthy for our kids. That one is 15 and a half. Good grief. Thanks, buddy. And yeah, the fishing's really gone downhill on the Kings River and all, this stuff, which is why I wanted to be there. I want to be a part of making this place that I love so much good for my kids and their kids and future generations. And I'm very much invested in trying to help conserve our resource here. But anyway, the meeting was because of how poor the fishery is compared to, 10, 20, 30, 50 years ago. Now, I've only been fishing the Kings for, 6, 8 years, I guess. Man, when you have a day like this, you wonder how in the world could it be that much better? I don't want anybody to know how good it is. Days, that's a good one. Probably 13, maybe 12 and a half, something like that.